Hi, I'm Eric Summerer, and here's what's coming from the Dice Tower this week.
Hey, this is Tom Vassell, and welcome to the news for December 26th, 2011, all the way to January 1st, 2012. Well, we had a pile of reviews for you last week, and so go back and check some of those if you missed them, but several new reviews coming out this week. Melody and I are going to be reviewing Bon Bon, and I'll also be taking a look at Trophy Buck, Tangram Fury, and Carnival. And Sam and I are going to be reviewing two very much looked forward to games, Mage Knight, the board game from WizKids, and A Few Acres of Snow from Martin Wallace, as well as Singapore. Ryan Metzler is going to be taking a look at Sunrise City and the expansion for Alien Frontiers Factions. He'll also be taking a look at Kingdom Builder. Chief is going to be taking a look at Monster Kids, Creatures, Balloon Cup, and Strike of the Eagle. And Brian's going to be taking a look at a couple more iOS games, Forbidden Island, and the expansion for Ascension. Some podcasts that you might have missed over this past week, go back and check them out. You can find all the information at dicetowernetwork.com. But Little Metal Dog number 35 came out, in which he interviewed Chris James from Stratus Games and Christopher Bedell from Greater Than Games. Want to find out about smaller game companies with some really cool games? Plaid Hat Games released episode number 28, in which they talked about how to handle criticism. The crazy guys at Shut Up and Sit Down did their Christmas special number 7, in which they reviewed Quarriors, Phantom Leader, and the wonderful game Cosmic Encounter, as well as doing some loony things. Gameopolis released episode number 17, in which they took a look at the old and expansive game Freedom in the Galaxy, as well as the new Fantasy Flight version of Dungeon Quest. In gaming news, the Norwegian Games of the Year were announced, and the family game was Mondo, of all things. But also, very exciting news, Toy Vault has announced the new game Abaddon, which they say and looks kind of like Memoir 44 in space, Battle Mechs. It's by Richard Borg, with miniatures and cards and dice. Looks fun. Stronghold has announced that they'll be republishing in America Revolver and Lost Temple early this year, and Z-Man will be coming out shortly with Dungeon Pets, a re-release of that game in America. In the most self-serving news of the of this show, Vicious Fishes has finally been released for the Windows Phone, so if you want to get that renowned game, you can. And in the sad news, Fantasy Flight Games has frozen sales of Forbidden Alchemy, an expansion for Mansions of Madness, due to problems in that set. Hopefully those will get fixed. Hey, we're coming up on a new year. Happy New Year to everybody. And while you're making your plans for 2012, why not think about the Dice Tower Convention in Orlando, Florida, coming up in the first week of July. Lots of fun, lots of open gaming. Sign up for it now. More information at Dice Tower Convention or DicetowerCon.com. All right, this is Tom Vassell with all our news. I'll see you next week in a new year.
Find all this and more at dicetower.com. See you soon.